and welcome back. We are here in Berlin, Germany. Never thought I would ever come here, but I'm here. If you guys follow my tech channel, I'm actually here because of the IFA Berlin Tech Show that's happening. Well, it already happened, so you guys are just watching this a little bit later. But yeah, history and all that stuff here is just, it's insane. We're gonna start today's episode at the Berlin Wall. Very excited to see this piece of history, how everything happened here. So yeah, if you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Try to get you guys here on the latest and greatest. So okay, let's check out this wall. The Berlin Wall was a barrier that divided East and West Berlin from 1961 to 1981. The purpose of this wall was to prevent people from escaping to the West. The wall was built by the communist regime of East Germany to stop people from fleeing to the West. It also had the purpose to stop the flow of migrants out of the communist sector and also keep Western fascists from entering East Germany. The wall fell on November 9th, 1989, and within less than a year, it led to the reunification of Germany. The significance of this wall was a symbol of the Cold War and a front line between the Western world and the Soviets. It was also the site of a standoff between the US and Soviet troops, one of the most tense moments of the Cold War. Now here we are walking through one of the memorials. As you can see, yeah, it's pretty intense. This is a memorial for the Jews, what happened during World War II. Very surreal, but one thing that this country is doing is they're not forgetting what happened and they're honoring everything. So very interesting. There's a lot of things to do in this area, so this is one stop that you have to do. Now, the memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe has 2,710 columns, forming a very massive memorial. This place is also known as the Holocaust Memorial. It does have an underground exhibition room, which I didn't get a chance to see, but just walking around these columns and everything was just very interesting how they did it. It was first opened in May 2005, and similar to walking into a quiet park, you're walking into these stones. Everyone's perspective is very, very different, so when you do come here, show some respect and take it all in. When you're done here, make sure you walk right down the street. You're gonna find a couple more museums, a park, some embassies, but also the very famous Brandenburg Gate. This is one of the best known landmarks here in Germany. When it was built, it was known as the start of Berlin. It started construction in 1788 and then opened up 3 years later in 1791. Make sure to come early in the morning because there won't be too many people, while nighttime it is very busy. Alright, so here we are at a palace. Pretty interesting how it's like in the middle of the city and some of the stuff here is still up. Go ahead and go inside and see exactly what we find. So also known as the Schloss Kaiserburg is a Baroque palace in Berlin. It is located in Charlottenburg, a district of the Charlottenburg-Wilmersdorf borough, and is among the largest palaces in the world. This palace, first constructed in 1695, opened July 11th, 1699. This was also Frederick's 42nd birthday, which later on in 1701 he crowned himself as king in Prussia, also known as Frederick the Great. The palace also saw a massive expansion during the 18th century. It is well known and famous from the former Brandenburg electors, Prussian kings, and German emperors that used to reside here. It's roughly about $20 to enter and give yourself several hours to be in this massive palace. Now, after you're done doing that little castle palace thing, they have a bunch of other areas and rooms and sections that you can check out. If you go to the back, which you have to go all the way around the building, there's this like open garden area that you can check out. They do have a mausoleum that of course you have to pay a little bit extra, but super nice and peaceful back here. So here we are next to this church. Pretty crazy how, well, part of it's gone and they had to build this thing, but after World War II, you know, a lot of things got lost, so we're gonna go inside and check this place out. So this is the Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Church, which is also known as a Protestant church. It was first built in 1891 and then destroyed during World War II on November 23rd, 1943, and then reconstructed parts of it, and then they put a new side church in 1959. The new church built right next to the ruins is a memorial for peace and reconciliation, which commemorates the country's determination to rebuild after the war and is a place of contemplation. You could easily just walk in here for free, so make sure you come and enjoy the views. Here we are at the Berlin Zoo. Yeah, pretty stoked because they have a lot of animals from like Europe, Africa, Asia, from this region. And from my understanding, just coming in, everything looks like as close as possible to their natural habitat. So let's go inside and see this. The Berlin Zoo is the oldest surviving and best known zoo in Germany. Opened in 1844, it covers 35 hectares, which is about 86 acres, and it is located in Berlin's Tiergarten, with about 1,380 different species and over 20,200 animals. The zoo also has an aquarium inside, which will be a separate fee, which roughly is about $20. Just to give you some facts, during World War II, the zoo area was hit on September 8, 1941. Most damage was done during the bombardment on the 22nd and 23rd of November 1943. In less than 15 minutes, 30% of the zoo population was killed on the first day, and the second day, the aquarium building was completely destroyed by a direct hit. During the war, some animals had escaped, and some zookeepers even had to kill some predators so that way the predators wouldn't kill the actual people. There was also a small underground shelter to keep visitors and keepers safe during the war. The Berlin Zoo is the most visited zoo in Europe, with more than 3.3 million visitors per year all over the world. If you get a chance to visit this place, be sure to come here. Now, bonus tip, once you're done with the zoo, you could actually buy a ticket for the combo aquarium and the zoo, because the aquarium is inside the zoo, which is kind of weird, but you get a pretty good price on the ticket. So let's go ahead and go to the aquarium and check it out. Now again, highly recommend you get the combo with the zoo and the aquarium because it is pretty cheap to get the combo. The exhibit has over 9,000 animals are presented within 3 stories. It contains jellyfish, tropical native fish, crocodiles, and a big variety of insects. Now, if you are afraid of insects, they do have spiders, cockroaches, snakes, and some very ugly looking things in here. I will say, even if you are afraid of them, it's actually really cool to walk through and see everything within their habitats. I would say it takes about an hour to walk through the entire thing, so enjoy. And yeah, hope you guys appreciated today's episode. Again, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of stuff that's available. So let me know what you guys say in the comment section below. What is your favorite thing out here? What is it that you guys really like? And yeah, with all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.